Well, here's a first in CCW history. Dirty Don Montoya. Holy smokes! Is this guy on Jenny Craig or what? Last time I saw Dirty Don Montoya, he was like 350 pounds.
I don't believe it. He slimmed down to...
Is that Dirty Don Montoya? No, it's got to be a lookalike.
Maybe he's on the Simon Dean system.
I don't know. Maybe it's Jenny Craig. Dirty Don Montoya, a very slim-looking Dirty Don Montoya. He's had to lose at least 100 pounds. At least this guy was huge. He smelled when he came through the curtain. I mean, he still smells, but...
Cover your ears, hungry man. Hungry man, do it for me one time. Womp, womp.
Wah, wah. Tucker coming to the ring. Where's his big rig? Does he have it parked in the parking lot here of Naugatuck, here at the Naugatuck High School? He's got his CB with him, all his trucking buddies. Breaker 19, Breaker 19. Certainly a fan favorite here in the Rubber City is TOOKIE Tucker.
Well, don't let the fan reaction fool you, as TOOKIE Tucker is one sick, mean individual, and Dirty Don Montoya, being a God-loving, people-fearing man of the town, is going to be in some trouble here against TOOKIE Tucker.
Well, I hope TOOKIE Tucker is not bootlegging some, some Coors Light or some beer over the state line here in Connecticut, because this is a police union event.
Well, no doubt TOOKIE had to keep it square tonight. Have a listen. Speaks for itself.
TOOKIE Tucker, the trucker, going against Dirty Don Montoya, who now wants to see if the crowd likes him or not.
You almost feel bad for the guy.
Maybe Don Montoya needs to drive a truck instead of the little Volkswagen Jetta that I saw him pull in that had
maybe
no
some
seats.
patches on his pants, some patches.
TOOKIE Tucker, definitely the favorite here in the Rubber City.
TOOKIE Tucker, the only guy I know that wrestles in a pair of Timbs.
I still cannot believe that Dirty Don Montoya, he's got to be tipping the scales at about, what, 240 maybe?
Looks like it.
240, 250. I mean, when I saw this guy, he was pushing 400 pounds. Well, my hat's off to him. I wish I could lose weight like that. I just hope he's not, like, anorexic. You think he's anorexic?
Maybe we need an intervention. Arm wringer here from TOOKIE, taking immediate control. TOOKIE just ripped, and he is throwing Don Montoya around. Montoya's had enough. Ass first in the ring.
Don Montoya not happy. Says he's pulling his hair. Don Montoya doesn't have any hair. How can he pull his hair?
TOOKIE again with a great response. He wasn't pulling his hair. He's got no hair, damn it. These fans in Naugatuck aren't fools. I don't care what you say about them, hungry man, they're not.
What are you insinuating? The Naugatuck fans are the best fans in Naugatuck. That's because they live here.
Oh yeah, hungry man, let me ask you a question. What's got 100 legs and 4 teeth?
I give up.
The front row here in Naugatuck.
That's nice. That's really nice to say.
Hungry man, don't forget, we're sitting here next to National Guard Sergeant Folia and Sergeant Alvarez. They're giving out a $20,000 scholarship to attend any college here in Connecticut, including UConn.
Well, why don't you go into the National Guard?
Well,
They're about what, 30 pounds, wet and dry? You can make a nice. Go over and protect the border for President Bush.
130, but my psychiatrist said it wouldn't be a good idea to give me a gun. I don't know. That's what she said.
Well, we support the National Guard here in CCW, and we wish Sergeant Floya and Sergeant Alvarez, and can't forget about First Class Private Jason Dick here tonight.
Did you just say Chasen?
Now don't get dirty on me. His name is Jason Dick. That's his name. Not Chasen Dick. That's what you like to do.
No.
Oh, beautiful leg drop there by Tookie Tucker on the slimmer Don Montoya. Big arm bar there on Tookie Tucker from Don Montoya. Dirty Don Montoya now winding up that arm of Tookie Tucker the trucker. If you ask me, Dirty Don Montoya wasted a lot of time trying to get the fans on his side, and now he's paying for it as Tookie Tucker the trucker is going to work on that arm.
Well, Montoya's in a bad way here now with an obviously gimp limb against a much bigger Tookie Tucker. Tookie now securing that arm lock.
Now, is it true that Tookie Tucker travels all around the world in his big rig, making deliveries and then just stopping off on the weekends to do some professional wrestling? What does he deliver? Does anybody know?
You know, I've never seen him haul anything. I only see that nice ass orange truck that he's got.
He's got a nice truck. He had it a couple weeks ago back in New Haven, pulling it into New Haven, had a big load of, we'll talk about that another day. Oh, look at that, Montoya down in the corner, courtesy of Tookie Tucker.
Montoya just takes a face plant into the middle turnbuckle there.
One thing I got to say about Don Montoya, even though he lost all that weight, he still moves like a turtle in there. Awful slow. Awful slow. Awful slow. Awful. Sorry.
The record skipped. As he is just taking a beating here from Tookie.
And the fans here in Naugatuck getting behind Tookie Tucker, stomping their feet and clapping their hands, trying to get him motivated. And look at him go to work on the midsection of Dirty Don Montoya. Oh, look at that dirty move. Grabbed him by the belt and just pulled Tucker right into the turnbuckle.
Damn it, Dirty Don. So dirty.
Dirty Don Montoya now with a handful of hair.
There's a snap there. It's a bad position for Tookie to be in on his back. Montoya coming in with that elbow.
Dropping the big elbow right across the chest. The Tookie Tucker goes for a cover here. Referee right in position, but a 2 count only.
Dirty Don has got to find the right approach here if he wants to be victorious against Tookie Tucker here. I suppose that would go without saying. However, Tookie constantly finding a way to fight back and take down the bigger man. Dirty Don now in the corner, choking Tookie Tucker.
Tookie Tucker in the wrong part of town right now in that corner, trying to get himself situated. Look at this. I believe I see Dirty Don Montoya going into either his tights or grabbing something, maybe a foreign object in his hand or something.
Well, it does look like he's got something rigged here. Looks like he may have been pressing that against the...
No, he's got some tape. He pulled the tape off his wrist. He's got it where the referee can't see it.
Shoulder thrust there by Montoya. Tookie against the rope, snapmare there. Lifts him up.
Oh, and he's got that tape wrapped around the throat of Tookie Tucker. The referee cannot see it because it's concealed by Don Montoya's arm.
And the fans are not happy about the actions of Don Montoya.
Oh, look at that, a roll-up. 1, 2, oh, and almost 3.
Montoya kicks out.
I think Dirty Don Montoya is wearing the same pants he always wore, even when he was bigger. He keeps trying to pull him up.
Well, he certainly seemed to be giving him some trouble here tonight.
Well,
the last thing that he needs to be worrying about is pulling his pants up.
Well, we got to worry about that. Let me tell you that much, because when he got rolled up there, I saw more crack than Brooklyn.
You got something against Brooklyn, buddy?
No, I love Brooklyn. They got great steak sandwiches. Oh, wait, that's Philadelphia. Oh, big elbow.
There's a pin, 2.
Tookie Tucker with a big elbow delivered on Montoya.
2 count only there. As I see these schmuck assholes, Joseph J. Alexander and Paulie J. standing by the door, that's a sight for sore eyes.
Dirty Don Montoya now. Looks like he might have that tape wrapped around the neck of Tookie Tucker once again. Yeah, he did. Out of the vantage point of the referee, now throws it out of the ring. Referee's looking to see if he had something. The fans are trying to help the ref here.
Wait a minute, here's a pin.
2 count only.
As a crack security staff here in CCW, grabbing the tape away, making sure that this is a fair bout as it can be.
Did you say that the security staff at CCW smokes crack? Is that what you said?
Well, you know what, you would think that sometimes, but I don't think that crack is a drug of choice.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you.
We're not in the 70s no more, Hungry Man.
The fans are going wild here for their support of Tookie Tucker. Tucker off the ropes. Oh, man, on a receiving end of that knee. Right to the midsection, and now Dirty Don Montoya. I'm gonna say Al because it kind of reminds me of Al from Happy Days.
Well, what a 180 leg drop! The 180 leg drop. Here's a cover.
Did he actually pull Tucker out? I think he could have had Tucker there on a 3 count, but I think he pulled him out. I think he wants to embarrass Tucker here.
Well, that would be very foolish of Don Montoya, given that he is surviving this match by the skin of his teeth.
Don Montoya now really wrenching in on this headlock. Maybe even may have it in a sleeper here. It's hard to see by our vantage point. Then again, his armpits do stink. He might be putting them out from the stink of his armpits. Dirty, rotten Don Montoya. Let me tell you, this guy never showers. I remember seeing him years ago, and the guy would never shower. He would tell me that in interviews. I don't shower.
Maybe we need an intervention with him, except we'll bring the soap. Dirty Don misses the elbow off the second rope. Out of that already injured arm, Tookie Tucker needs to gain his faculties here and just put him away already. Tookie is dazed and confused. Don Montoya going for a shot there. Tookie beating him to the punch, literally.
Tucker now setting up Montoya to the ropes. Big clothesline, takes down the big guy.
That's it. Tookie is all fired up here at Knockout. Here's the Irish whip off the rope.
Big back body drop. Oh.
Montoya really got sent for a ride there. Tookie Tucker, big right hand. Another whip off the rope. There's the power slam from Tookie.
Wait a minute, Tookie Tucker went for the cover but then got up. Look at the strength of Tookie Tucker to pick up big Don Montoya in that big power slam. Now he's going up to the top rope.
This is a strange land for Tookie. He got the sunset flip off the top.
And he got the 3 count. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Now that definitely was not an Aflac commercial. Wah, wah.
Well, the fans are hammering down here in Naugatuck, Hungry Man.
Tookie Tucker, the fan favorite here at CCW Knockout in the Rubber City of Naugatuck. Got a victorious match here. Got the victory over Dirty Don Montoya.
Exceedingly entertaining is Tookie Tucker, who's got a fan in the ring now. He's got a young fan there. And he's got it hammering down.